good whatever time of the day it is you are listening to us. Welcome to another edition of the LA Times podcast. I mean, P&A Podcast Express.
LA
Quick
Times.
Trip. LA Times. Stuck in Traffic edition for the second week in a row.
That's me in my 20s.
Wow. Glad that everybody could see that at home.
Yep.
Very nice. Anyway, the P&A Podcast Express is brought to you by absolutely no one. He's Adam Filkins. I'm Phil Nickel. Craig Nickel is here again also. And Laura Montgomery, the host of the show, the star of the show.
In her 20s.
Of the LA Times.
In her 20s. Hey, there was
a
a reason I did that, because we were just
Smoke
looking at
show.
pictures from the 20s.
Right, smoke show.
From the 20s. You were...
In our 20s.
From the 20s when you were in your 20s.
Yeah, from the 20s. I
hold
actually would have enjoyed growing up in the 20s.
There you go. Now we got to
Am I here? Oh, there I am.
There you are.
Yeah,
There you
I
are.
would have
There you
enjoyed growing up in the 20s, I think. I think I was born in the wrong era.
We all
Yes.
were. If you,
Yeah.
Although we wouldn't be doing a podcast if we were
No.
born in the 20s. Well, we might if we
I
were.
would rather
we wouldn't still be alive.
grown up.
We'd be throwing this on the wax cylinder.
Ah, you see what
40s.
what
In
had
the
happened
40s.
was we were trying to escape the coppers. All right, you can email the podcast at pineapple-nipple-arsehole, all one word, arsehole spelled A-R-S-E-H-O-L-E, at gmail.com, or PNA Podcast Express, that's Painful Nut Allergy Podcast Express at gmail.com, or you can call the Hall & Oates hotline at 719-266-2837.
She's a man-eater.
Yeah! How's everybody doing on this Thursday?
The first
Not too
time I
bad.
ever heard arsehole
Yeah.
was in Johnny Dangerously.
Great movie, by the
Yes.
Wait,
very.
it's Thursday. I'm in Florida.
I know, brought to you
Great.
by...
Florida?
I flew to Florida.
I did fly to Florida. I'm in Florida. I'm joining you guys long distance.
The sad part is your vacation's like 3 days in now.
way. Yeah.
I know. And I only have a couple days
And
left
it
before I
hasn't
have to
even
come home to
Hasn't
shithole
even
Michigan.
gotten off the ground yet.
Oh, well,
We're going to
you
send
know.
you and a guest to the Sunshine State. You'll fly round-trip coach to the Sunshine State, where you will have many days on the beach,
Perhaps-
many nights in the bar.
Perhaps you can be part of one of those Florida man stories.
No, that will not happen.
Don't try to wrestle an alligator.
Florida man.
Now there's going to be a whole new genre, Michigan woman in Florida.
Oh, good God. Thank you.
Getting banged like a screen door in a hurricane.
That's not even funny, 'cause that will never happen.
That's
You
a whole lot of meat.
Sickle.
Yeah!
I like my burgers.
There's not supposed to be a single hurricane.
No, I did read.
Oh.
I heard.
Heard.
It was like a tropical storm or something.
Did
That's why it's all
Probably.
shitty there right now.
Did
And
I,
I'm like,
Yeah.
I
really?
introduced everybody, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
you did.
See, it just is so ingrained in my radio brain now that...
Fucking Alzheimer's.
Good job. You did a wonderful intro.
Thank you.
I mean, out of
I'm
45
eating.
intros, that makes the top 5.
That is the nicest thing anybody's said about me in a long time.
Yeah. Well, it's true.
Really?
Yeah,
It's true.
it's true.
Really?
Yeah. Love you, Laura.
Love you too.
I think she just said nice things about you off air.
She did.
I did.
She talked about how I solved half of her problems.
Yes.
3/4.
3/4.
Are you prepared to solve the problems when she gets back from Florida?
It's going to take 4 or 5 podcasts, but we'll unpack all that.
No, I'm not going to lie. I don't think I've processed things, so I think when I come back from Florida, I might have a meltdown. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll record it.
Yes.
It'll be live. Might be one of them live versions. Oh, it's May 8th.
Yeah, May 8th, we will be live.
And let's talk about Tuscola Palooza, since we didn't in the last episode. Sorry,
we didn't,
Eric.
We didn't, but we will make up for it now. Tuscola Palooza, August 7th, live music, local musicians, also bringing in Detroit Rock City
That's my
Yes.
baby.
as the headliner.
Detroit Rock City.
They are
A Kiss tribute band.
a national Kiss
I have
tribute
pictures
band.
with them.
Well, there you go. So, see, what had happened was now we're going to be there as part of the show, probably doing something in some capacity. I think we might have to bring you along now.
Yes.
Yes, they actually played the Stars and Stripes Festival in Mount Clemens. Oh, Jesus. I don't
You
know
might
how
have
long
to.
ago that
You
was.
might have to wear your janglies that day.
There's a story behind that.
Be careful doing that around me. It's been a while.
I was actually, they were so phenomenal.
What just hit the bottom of the table?
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I'm not sure because I'm sitting far away from it.
That's my Johnson.
Not an Evan Rude.
That would have been more like a...
Yeah,
French Bulldog?
that was
Boston
beautiful.
Terrier.
Okay.
Sounds like half the vehicles I
Right?
drove in my life. My dad gave me a bumper sticker one time when I had my Jeep Comanche.
That says Jesus loves you. Everyone
It
else
said
thinks you're an
honk.
asshole.
It said honk if parts fall off.
There you go.
It was an original. You just don't see that shit.
So in Tuesday's episode, Adam had bukkake wings. In Thursday's episode, Laura has this big-ass burger sitting right in front of her that looks wonderful.
That's a whole lot of
We're
meat.
at the Silver Tavern in Deckerville, the old STD, coming to you.
World famous
World famous
old STD.
World famous Adam Filkins pointing out that it's the world famous STD.
Quite the burger.
Yes.
It's got quite a bun.
It's that brioche bun. Makes all the difference.
It does.
It's not pointed. Did you just say pointed bun?
No, I said it's got quite a bun.
Quite a bun. Quite a bun.
Do you
Phil-
see what has happened hanging out with you guys?
Yeah, you hear the things that we hear now.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, your selective hearing's oof.
Oh, my.
Dude.
Not very selective.
You're going to have to switch over to dating women because guys aren't going to like it.
Lick a lot of box.
Probably get 17 then.
Oh!
Whoa!
So the other night, you see what
Bring
had happened
it.
was we went to 17, and I said, we need to stop.
Is it me or is it that light?
I think it's your epilepsy.
It could be.
That's not anything to laugh about. So sorry.
Actually, no. But
She's laughing about epileptic seizures. I like it.
No.
Now snorting.
it's better than having Tourette's.
There's nothing not
it!
there's nothing not
My
funny
vessel!
about photovoltaic sensitivity.
Oh, my God. Oh, fucking people are annoying.
That sounded like somebody was going to murder somebody tonight.
You see, what had happened was I murdered somebody. Not really.
I'll get away with it.
I murder comedy all the time.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to find some of my old stand-up.
Did you have stand-up?
Yeah, I did stand-up for a while. It was funny, but it wasn't funny. It was more tragic. I was
For
not,
the listeners or for you?
for me. I mean, I have
Probably
bits.
for the listeners,
I have
too.
some bits. I have some decent ones. Actually, a comedian that's quite prominent actually lifted one of my bits. I gave him permission. But he said, that's a good bit. Can I use it? And I said, I'm obviously not going anywhere, and you are. And now I think he has 2 specials on Netflix. So,
So why don't you have a show on Netflix?
yeah.
You should have a show on Netflix.
I want to. I'm writing one. Actually,
Dare we ask what it's called?
Wade and I are actually writing one. It's called Front of House. It's
He
about
brings up Wade again.
Yeah, it's about a bar. It's about life in a bar, basically. It's a mockumentary, just like The Office or Parks and Rec, but it's through the lives of the bartenders and the people in the back, in the kitchen, the back of the house, and the front of the house, and the struggles they face. We got about 4.5 episodes
With
written
patrons
right now.
like you?
I'm one of the bartenders, but yes, patrons are very much like me, and hilarity ensues.
Is there an episode from Tuscola Palooza?
There will be now. There's going to be an episode
Fantastic.
where the gang goes to Tuscola Palooza.
Excellent.
I lifted that from Always Sunny in Philadelphia because their titles of their episodes are always the gang, whatever.
Yeah.
Where are they
I've only
having
watched
that?
it a few times.
You should watch it more.
It's on their website, TuscolaPalooza.com. You can buy tickets there August 8th, or August 7th. August 7th. You can go there, you can buy tickets, you can get a map to the place. I'm not sure exactly where it's at, but I will be there.
You can come see us because we will be there, and you can be disappointed in our faces that we have for radio,
Makes
except for
me
Laura.
wonder about the Red Barn parties.
I totally have a face for radio.
Whatever.
Totally.
Red Barn parties, is that like a key party?
No,
What's a key part?
when I ran
I think I do know what that
Whoa!
is. I think I do know what that is. actually.
when I ran with the band before you were in it, over between Kingston and Carroll, there was a big
I'm
Red
in.
Barn.
Yeah.
Hey, Laura,
And
Laura, just put your keys in
Those
the bowl,
parties
okay?
were
Don't worry
crazy. I mean, crazy. I went as a Grim Reaper, and I had a costume that covered up my face. I could see out.
But
I'm
nobody can
walking
see
up
who
and
you
I'm
are.
grabbing titty here, grabbing titty.
He sounds like Laura.
We
I
don't
grab titties
condone
all the
these
time.
activities,
None
but
of those guys minded.
yeah,
No, it was the chicks, not the
Well,
guys.
it was at a barn, so you never know. It could have
Jiggling
been
some balls.
bovine.
Some teats.
Yeah, it could have been bovine.
Let me see your teeth.
He's obviously
Show me
had an
your teats,
affinity for
little girl.
pigs. He's obviously had an affinity for pigs. So
Make you squeal like a pig.
You know, my dad always had a nickname for me when we farmed pigs, and it was Pig Fucker.
So, a man in his life can build 10,000 bridges and not be known as a bridge builder, but fuck one goat.
Why do I feel like this is a Phil story?
You know-
That this was a personal experience.
Sometimes when he was feeling especially fun, he would call me the Oinker Doinker.
The Oinker Doinker. Hey, Wade, get on trademarking that, please.
Yeah, Oinker Doinker.
Yeah,
We need that on some shirts.
Oinkerdoinker.com and,
Wade, we so need
have
that.
Have it be those little plastic squeezy piggies that you squeeze them and like the bubble comes out of their ass.
Yeah.
Oinkerdoinker.com.
That's a good burger.
Man,
You
the
love
things
the
that are
meat.
going on in my head right now are
I bet you love
You're
Arby's.
Dude,
Oh, Lord, here we go.
you're in fuego, man. You're on fire.
like we could call those the prolapse piggy.
You are you are at the level that normally I'm at, and I appreciate it right now because you've gone supernova.
Yeah, like gutter supernova.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Don't worry, our DGen listeners love it.
Hey,
I totally
Supernova.
like being here.
In a champagne supernova
Yeah, that was
in
Oasis.
the sky.
Oasis.
I appreciate that you put an R on the end of that.
who
Yeah.
sang, oh, fuck, sorry.
So one of my favorite moments ever,
It's okay,
I was
the
listening
Alzheimer's
to
kicks
Noel
in at
Gallagher
49.
talk about
It does.
Oasis.
See.
And he was talking about the song Champagne Supernova. And he, what was the lyric? He says, slowly walking down the hall faster than a cannonball. And he says, what the fuck does that even mean? I wrote the song and I don't even know what the fuck that means.
But he doesn't say supernova. He says supernova.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He always puts the R on there. That's a very British thing to do.
Champagne
Supernova in the sky.
That might have been the worst trio.
Oh, there was no
Who was
harmony
that?
there. That was
No.
anti-harmony.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I think a small planet just exploded in another galaxy.
Yes. That sounded how a prolapse porker sounds.
Well,
He does that really good.
there.
What's going on? You lost?
Now we should
I was
probably
trying to find a song that was.
let's talk about something contentious here.
Something tells me that was the call of the Nickel family reunion.
No, that's just
I'm gonna have to laugh with that.
that's
one,
just
yeah.
that's just cracking open a beer. A snort, a genuine snort. That was organic. Today's podcast brought to you by Organic Snorts.
At least she doesn't do the donkey. I can't even do
No.
it.
That's what I love about Phil. Our laughs are so fucking loud and hearty that it's like, he laughs, I fucking laugh. I heard his laugh for the first time, I couldn't stop laughing. I was like, it's awesome. It's awesome. There was
Awesome.
the Boston shit again. Awesome.
Just wish this podcast made me laugh more.
Our cousin from Boston.
I'm fucking with y'all.
I know
That's-
where Phil's parked. He's going to find a dead
You know,
fish in
no,
his car.
I'm actually going to get mail and feedback about this because listeners point out when I sound like I'm cranky on the podcast. It's happened for 2 podcasts, and I have a feeling it's going
You
to happen
have
for
been
these
cranky.
2.
You know,
And I,
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
second time that this has happened tonight.
No,
we're
it's the third
recorder.
time.
Third time, fourth time, whatever. It's happened a lot.
Greg Lake, this is bullshit.
Uh,
What the hell is that?
Hey, I got a question for you.
That's Phil exercising whatever.
His jaw muscles?
Yeah.
That's speaking in tongues.
So,
Did he ever take you over to his grandpa's barn and show you the barn? Is that anything
not
still
me.
up in there?
no, it's all gone. It's all
Oh
gone.
God, that sucks. You would have loved it, Adam. You walk in there, and they used to have a bar in there, I
Yeah,
think.
with all kinds of nudie centerfolds hung all over the walls.
sweet.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
There was
That's awesome.
there was bush and boobs
Yes.
everywhere.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Are we recording right now?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
So what? It's good content.
I thought I wanted some continuity there, but we jumped right in from some shit to some other shit.
You blasted the continuity with.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I speak fluent, Phil.
For all you ladies out there, crank up the bass and lay your speaker down and just straddle it for that part.
I don't know if that would work.
That's Howard Stern, but no. Yeah, I don't think it'll work.
No, I would never do that.
You don't want to straddle a
Tomato,
speaker?
maybe.
Oh, you're talking about your burger.
Talking about the meat.
He said, yeah.
Memes
She can't control her meat.
Memes with no content are God's work right there.
Yeah.
I randomly send memes to people, and they're like, what the fuck does that even mean? I'm like, I just thought it was funny.
I didn't get it. You know what? I get videos I still get videos of those fucking geese.
Assholes.
You get any of the videos I sent you?
Assholes, yeah.
Are they funny?
Yeah.
No.
You know,
You wait.
I don't know. So...
I am a very disgusting man.
Oh, I
So,
want
music-
to make my my one plea that I make.
Go on.
If
Tell us more.
you don't know a millionaire and you want to, you need to send Phil and I money. Because if everybody who ever listens to this sends us a little bit of money, we could be millionaires and you could know us.
Listen.
Right.
Listen, Linda.
Listen.
Linda. Listen, folks.
Listen,
you need to
listen.
and you need to sponsor and you need to pay up because that's just the way it goes.
Because
You know-
Phil's on his 7th picture.
and he's working
got a lot
his
of
way.
head over there,
There's a lot of entropy going on here. So I'm regressing. I'm regressing to ignorance
Wreck it,
here.
Ralph.
I cannot do this anymore without some sort of reward, award, or bonus. And
Well-
I can't.
I'd like to point something
you know
out.
what?
For my own mental stability, I got fired by 3 therapists last week.
You know, I want to point something
Yes.
out.
3?
So
Point it out.
they
Go
get
ahead.
you and I for free, right? They get you and I
Right.
for free. Craig pretty much pays us to be here in beer.
Yeah, which is
But we can't-
that's valid currency.
Without your support, we can't keep Laura here.
And
She's not cheap.
Adam and I talking about our boobs, no one wants to hear that.
No.
Her talking about her orgasms and boobs, people want to hear that.
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
What's the most violent orgasm you ever had?
I'm not sure I've ever had a violent one.
Oh. Well, then I question
We're
the quality.
sorry.
I question
mean,
the quality of your orgasms.
When you
then.
say violent, what do you mean by violent? 'Cause I'm
mean,
not a violent
like you
person.
were possessed or twitching or just couldn't stop.
Oh, well, if I could say the name, I'd let you ask him, but I can't.
Well,
Well, I didn't ask for that.
what
But
has
that's what I'm
been,
saying. It's not. It's. But
I
it's,
wanted to know what had happened. What had happened was, and that's when I got my 3rd concussion.
Oh. Yeah. No. But. Yeah. Wow.
How many have you had?
I think I'm on at least 7. I'm
I've
probably
had-
going to die soon.
I've had 4.
Yeah. For what? Glasses.
Concussion.
Oh, I was gonna say bullshit. 4 glasses.
Orgasms.
Okay, I've
Girl don't know what she's doing.
4,000 of those.
orgasms?
Orgasms.
No, seriously. Like
Orgasms in 7 years ago.
it was an unremarkable time. That's all I can say.
What was unremarkable?
And I'm gonna follow it up with that.
I like the facial
Once again,
expression.
memes
That
with no
was really-
content brought to you by PNA Podcast Express.
LNA
For
Times.
all your pointless content needs,
Look to the LA Times and the PNA Podcast Express.
visit miondemand.com.
Oh, yeah, we don't ever pitch that website.
No, we
do
don't.
miondemand.com.
On that note, if you are interested in doing a podcast and you don't have a place for it to be placed out there, here it is. Here it is, right here, laying it out for you.
Well, you
Am
buried the lead. You should have said this 43 episodes ago.
He should have said, "Yeah, baby, I think that's what we need."
We didn't have it set up 43 episodes ago.
Oh, sorry.
But it is-
37 episodes
It is
ago.
out there now, and if you would like to have your own podcast, have it put out there,
Published, produced, and we can tell you how to make a terrible podcast, and you can probably use that information to make a
supersede
good
you
podcast.
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna supersede you motherfuckers. I'm gonna do it.
All
I'm
right.
gonna do it.
It's
do
bloody
your own-
Shake-
Dropping Mike.
It's a bloody Shakespearean. We've been
No,
usurped.
those are expensive.
And yeah, you can drop the mic on your boobs. So if you have any interest in podcasting and you want to be as miserable as I am, try it. We'll help
Fine.
you. We will help you be miserable.
Mouth is full. Phil is not miserable. Don't let him lie to you, folks.
You are fake news.
Yeah. Oh, no. Who said it? You?
I did.
You're fake news. You are not miserable.
How do you know this? You're right. It doesn't,
We've had several pictures delivered to the table. You are no longer miserable.
Lately I've been in a manic state, so I'm on the kick that it really doesn't suck to be Phil. That's what I've been saying. It really doesn't suck to be Phil.
That's a good place to be.
Do you know what I spent my tax return on?
You said like 2 hours ago you were going to tell us, and then you didn't.
I spent my tax return on a legit flamethrower and a legit smoking jacket. I'm going to wear a smoking jacket, velvet, with my fucking flamethrower and go around the town raising hell.
Good Lord, tell me when that is so I can get the hell out of Dodge.
Live show, I will get a smoking jacket.
Okay.
We will wear dueling smoking jackets.
I bought a legit, it was not cheap. But you know what?
No, I
had all this. I had all this money that I lent to the government for the year, and they gave it back to me.
What the hell is a smoking jacket?
Oh, it's what Hugh Hefner wore. It's like a robe, but it's not a robe. It's a legit smoking jacket. But I bought a flamethrower, and that you buried the lead here. This thing throws flames over 25 feet.
Okay, I'm still trying to get past the.
So I'm going to throw in a big old cigar, put on my smoking jacket, and carry around my flamethrower.
So I thought you were already attached to your flamethrower.
You know why? Because I can.
So when you say it wasn't cheap, how not cheap did you go?
Mine was about $170.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cheap.
For basically what amounts to a sports coat on steroids that's made out of velvet, yeah.
You actually dress up?
No, fuck
Only
no.
to blow himself up.
But I am going to wear a smoking jacket.
Okay, so I need to know when this is going to happen. Because I'm going to laugh my fucking ass off and record the whole thing.
Once you get back from Florida.
Florida.
Once you're done pinching alligators' asses and get back to Michigan.
So, seriously.
Thank you.
24 hours from now, I'll fucking
The
be
dude
there.
just got a boat of pickles, and I love it.
He's pregnant.
Yeah, do you have pregnancy cravings over here? Yeah.
Maybe.
By the way, I saw that snap that you sent, and I need to lose weight because I noticed my belly, and I do not like that.
I need to lose weight, too. I gained weight while I was up north.
Where?
Stop it.
My gut. Oh, my God. You're supposed to lose weight when you're stressed. I didn't. I gained.
Your sexiness is, better than all three of ours combined, so don't worry about it.
It's Downey Roar.
Yeah, if you want to feel good about yourself, you hang out with us.
Yeah.
I used to be skinny.
Don't look depressed about that.
Or you can visit my profile on farmersonly.com.
I think I'm going to join up for farmersonly.com just to see this shit.
You don't have to be lonely
anymore
at farmersonly.com.
Farmersonly.com.
Sponsor us, you dickheads, if you're still a thing. Who else did I send should sponsor us? I had
last week you were saying
Pornhub should definitely sponsor us. Because I direct so many people to so many different genres of porn.
I thought you were going to say you direct so much porn, but...
That's what I thought you was going to say.
Yeah, so you figured it out. That's what
the manscaping thing. But you said they already...
yeah,
that was it.
They sponsor a lot of things. Yeah, manscaped.com.
Yeah.
I do direct porn.
Not until you throw him on that cornhole board.
He directs his hand onto his penis.
What's my motivation here?
Horny
dude.
We're missing the jingle jangles, though.
It is... Obviously, your motivation is to motivate.
Here's what I've thought about too. I want to create an alter ego, a character, a persona for the whole flamethrower, smoking jacket kind of thing.
Not you.
I think I might be a maybe a Youper by the name of J.R. Jupiter. J.R. Jupiter here.
Are you
going out and about? Taking the old flamethrower up.
I got my beats.
Got some stops.
What was Andy Kaufman's alter ego?
He was
Tony Clifton.
Yeah, Tony Clifton. Yeah.
Yeah.
All good comedians do it, and I'm not a good comedian, but I want to try it.
We learned.
Yeah.
Tony Clifton was not necessarily a good comedian. comedian.
But
That noise,
people
by the way,
still
folks, is
resurrect
my
that
napkin
one.
wiping my mouth.
People still resurrect that one.
That guy was a
Tony
dick.
Clifton's still around.
What about the time of the month?
That's what one of his big.
Yeah.
Smells like fish in here. Must be that time of the month.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tony Clifton.
Dang it. That's a pretty good Tony Clifton.
That is decent. You know,
I mean, for pulling that
there's
out, no
one
practice.
impression that I want to work on because I do impressions, some of them well, some of them poorly. I've always wanted to do Rodney Dangerfield, no matter what.
Oh,
Because if you
God.
can nail Rodney Dangerfield, that's fucking great.
Anybody over
Get
40
no
would think you're
respect,
funny.
man.
Yeah. Or not.
What are you looking at me for? I'm not over 40.
You're the most over 40 person here we know.
No, you're the
For
most
once,
you're the
I'm
most not
oldest
funny person here.
For once, I'm not the oldest person here, so thank you for that.
I don't understand what's happening here.
What?
Does anybody have any gear grinds or stories about friends that are dicks? My friend's a dick, and here's
Well,
why.
I could tell you.
On this one, I think you shared it earlier. Have we had
Oh.
one on this one yet?
No, not yet.
no.
So,
Not on this. Not
Our
on
continuity is horrible. As a director, I cannot condone
This
this.
I actually have to go back and splice both damn episodes.
I know.
That angers me.
This is the first editing that's ever been done in the history of this podcast.
And it's not editing. I'm going to mash them together horribly.
Oh, do it well. Actually, do some jump cuts that are terrible, where people are like, "What the fuck?"
I might
Well,
even
we
throw
have
some
stuff
stuff
in
in there
there.
in the middle.
Oh, yeah. Throw in just some terrible elevator music. Like,
Well, I wanted to say earlier
by.
about
Technical
our
difficulties.
our mutual friend.
So
Don't you
anyway,
always
here's
How
have
much of a dick he
Here's a
is.
jump cut then. Oh shit! You should have heard all the stuff you missed.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead.
But the thing is, we're both mutual friends.
So you can tell my friend is a mutual friend and is a dick, and here's why.
Well, yeah.
We know a
Don't think
mutual
that-
dick.
They don't
He
have
is a mutual dick.
Dicks
if
don't
you
have to
both
be
know, if you
exclusive.
guys know a mutual dick, I'm a little worried, so I'm going to
Does
go to the
this-
restroom while you tell your story.
No
does
sword
this
fighting.
does this also count as a double dicking?
This is a double dicking.
Oh, nice.
This is a pig on a
Because
spit
we
situation.
both know what a dick this person is.
It's
Yes,
not,
he
it's
is
not a
a
bukkake.
fucking dick.
No,
It's a
that's a
double
whole
dick.
different.
No, that's
yeah.
just threesome. That's
What
that's called the devil's three-way right there.
What I don't understand is his parents are both very good people.
But that's what creates dicks.
He's an only child,
Yes.
Oh, that's
so
definitely
he got
creates
everything
assholes.
thrown
I'm
to
out
him.
for a moment.
The answer was in the
So
question.
now he treats everybody around him like shit, and he is very negative, and all he talks about is his thing.
Dick.
No, he talks about his autoimmune deficiency. That's all he talks about. But when he talks to you as one person to another, he calls me negative. He's the most negative motherfucker I've ever seen in my life.
He's not wrong.
And that's why he's a dick?
He is a
Yeah.
dick,
Do I know this person?
probably.
Yeah, you probably know him.
Ugh, he's a dick.
He drives a BMW convertible.
Wow, we're getting mighty specific here, and I love it.
All he does is work
lives in a house.
He lives in a house.
And it's on a street.
It is.
Or maybe a roadway.
With no insurance. Oops.
That's living on the edge.
Yeah.
We're living on the edge.
And he is more than able to do anything, but he blames this autoimmune deficiency at his.
To not do anything.
It's
Yes.
a dick move.
Yeah.
Because I just blame my laziness on not wanting to do anything.
Right. All of my shortcomings are
Laziness.
self-imposed.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck. I procrastinate. I'm lazy.
Honestly, I don't have the best work ethic in the world ever, and I will admit to it. I've done mistakes in my life, but Jesus fucking Christ, stop relying on the fucking government to help you out.
Yeah.
He makes $1,500, even $3,000 on the side working on things,
Right.
but he's drawing off the government.
Oh, nice.
Well, I
You
think
do
that's-
know
that
this
is kinda-
person.
Okay. We'll
That
talk
is
about
kind
it
of
off
living
air.
the dream. That is kind of living
You
the
know,
dream.
it's gaming the system. How bad truly is his affliction? Is it bad? It's mental.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I really gotta use the restroom too. I'm just waiting for Laura to get back.
And every
I don't know if you
time,
guys can entertain the kids.
No,
or
we
not.
can't carry this shit.
Yeah.
every time I go over there, he's got a spray tan on.
A spray tan?
He
Did
spray
you just
tans.
say a spray tan?
Yes.
Yeah.
People still do that?
I saw him in January, and he was like the golden god.
I I mean, I shouldn't talk about him, but he pisses me off so bad. I stopped over there today just to visit.
Yeah.
And he's like, you this, you that. And I'm like, dude, I just stopped to see how you were doing.
And he said, you know what your problem is? And I'm like, no, but I guess you're going to tell me.
That's what he does.
Yeah.
Every fucking
All right,
time.
I'm tagging out.
All right.
Laura's tagging out.
Phil is out.
You gotta tag out right way.
I muted me. I don't know.
But we're talking about a friend of mine that, you know, he was awesome when he was younger. He would work. He would bust his ass. And he's highly intelligent. He is highly intelligent. Highly.
Okay.
I don't know.
smart.
The last time I talked to him, I was like, boy, he might be more mentally deficient than we think.
But he's hitting the dope pretty heavy.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I do it before bed. It relaxes me. It's
Not
not
my
a
thing.
bad thing.
Wait,
No,
let's
it's not a bad
clarify.
thing. Not my
Let's
thing,
clarify.
but not a bad thing.
You smoke dope.
Yeah.
Because when you said you do it before bed, that could be anything.
He said he hit it hard before bed.
Well, that could be anything
I hit
too.
the pipe. I hit the pipe pretty hard before bed. Dope pipe. But this guy here is just. It saddens me. And
So this is the mutual friend who's a dick?
yes.
Okay.
And his father is such a nice guy. He says his dad is such a sweetheart. He treats his dad like shit. He treats his mother like shit.
By the way, I got something between my front teeth. Don't laugh. I don't have my
sorry.
I
flossers
see a
with
hair.
me. No, it wouldn't be that. But no, it's like
There's nothing there.
There is. I saw
No.
it, and I don't have my flossers, and I'm a major flosser after I eat.
What's this? A major flosser?
A major floss.
I should have.
But what I'm
Oh shit!
Talk show's on mute. What did I miss? Laura has her hand in her face
she was
in her
doing
hand.
this because she has something in
I
her
said I need
teeth.
to floss because there's something between my front teeth. You see
Oh,
it?
I know what I wanted to talk about. So Saturday night I was here at the old Silver Tavern, Deckerville, the old STD, and I had to hop into work because
No
Tiffany
way.
was doing fantastic work, but there were a lot of
They
people.
were busy.
Oh,
was busy.
you know what? I've never seen this place busy.
And
Did you see anybody I knew, by the way?
thanks for hijacking my story.
Did you see anybody I knew, by the way?
No, I don't know who you know. I know who I know.
Can I
know who I don't know. But I don't know who you know that I don't know.
I know that you
Can
know
I
that
give
I
you
know.
a hint on who we're talking
Yeah, my
about?
beers and that are on.
Yeah?
Mel.
Uh-huh.
What about Mal?
Okay, got it. Absolutely got it, 100%.
Yes. You
So-
know who we're talking about.
Yeah. Anyway, I had this there was a younger woman at the bar, and I'm back there working, and she just randomly looks up
Working or working it?
I'm confused right now.
I was working it.
It happened.
And she looks up at me and
With me regularly.
do you know what she
Yeah,
said
we're
to
at that
me?
age.
Do you know what she said to me?
Work it harder?
No, she said, "You're very handsome." And I say what you should always say, "Thank you." And so later I kind of cozy up to talk to her. Yeah, she's not interested in guys. So I guess I'm handsome for a lesbian.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah.
But that should be
Nice.
a compliment because if a lesbian tells you you're handsome, then
Well, she
You're
said
still alone
she
when you
actually
go
said
home.
if my girlfriend wasn't here, maybe I'd go home with you.
oh,
And I said,
they use strap
and I said,
They're used to it.
well, my bed's plenty big enough. Come on home. But they weren't into it.
You couldn't reel
I
them
didn't
both
actually
in?
say that. No,
Is that
no,
why
no, no. I
Mel's
didn't
not
say
here
that.
tonight?
No.
That
I did
Listen.
not pick up 2 lesbians over the weekend.
Listen, my Mel is not here tonight, and
I
it
don't know
better
why.
not have anything to do with you.
I couldn't tell you what it has to do with.
So you couldn't
Oh,
land the
girl.
lesbians.
No.
Who's growl? Is that you?
That's me.
I like it.
I
So-
will growl.
I thought she'd be here. I haven't talked to her for a couple days, but I thought she'd be here. I mean, normally she's here for.
Weren't you guys talking about Chewbacca not long ago?
Anyway,
That was 2 episodes
that's
ago.
good. That's a good podcast right there.
I did that one night at Benchwarmers. And
Oh, good
we left
God,
Benchwarmers and we
Benchwarmers.
went back to a house. And this lady says to me, she goes, "Do that to me one more time." And I went, "Arr!" And she, like, yeah.
Effective since 1978. So no. To reiterate, a lesbian said that she thought I was handsome, and then I talked to her and found out that she was said lesbian, and I said, "Well, thank you for the compliment and enjoy your evening." And that's as far as it went.
Yeah, but you said there's a bunch of people here that night, and you talked to a bunch of people, and so I'm curious about that because I don't think I've ever seen more than 8 people in here.
And some were ill-behaved.
I was not here, so it was not me being ill-behaved this time.
Let's just say
You weren't being ill-behaved here, but I'm sure you're being
wanna see
ill-behaved
that.
somewhere.
Let's just say,
Actually,
hey,
last week I was not.
there were females.
I wanna see that.
There were females
Yeah,
on.
I've been horrible on this podcast. You have
Maybe
no
I'll try
idea.
to
See that
I've been embarrassed.
person chirping.
Yeah, I've been horrible. Oh, good God.
Phil just checked out.
Phil, don't check out on me now.
He's typing feverishly on his phone.
He's like, somebody's pissed.
I'm texting the lesbian. No, I'm just kidding.
He probably is. Like,
I
are you
am
sure
not.
you didn't change your mind from pussy to dick? Are you sure?
Are you
'Cause,
sure?
like,
I
I
mean-
mean, I've talked about my dick enough on the show. Like, I think I could help you.
No.
I could change your mind. Like,
I was behind the phone, but I'm pretty good at predictive text, so I think I know what you said. You said, come up here and pick up this blonde, get her the hell out of here.
he probably.
Yeah, I said to the lesbian, "Have I got a girl for
And
you?"
he probably sent it to a few people that he wants to hook me up with.
That could be.
Yeah,
Can I nix one of them?
sure. Say it
Good.
on air.
Nixed.
Who?
Not saying. Nixed.
Say some initials. Give me something here. Wait.
Oh, wait. Let me go. Hold, let me think.
I can't do it anymore.
I can't do that at all.
Anyway, who's the one that you
I
said
can't
you
do it.
nixed? Not Stevie Nicks, of course.
No, I would do Stevie Nicks in a heartbeat.
all of us would.
Fuck,
we should.
Yeah, I would.
You wanna
Even
do her together?
especially now.
What?
Oddly
You wanna
enough,
do her together?
No.
You're not a
She's a
Stevie-
no.
really?
She's a no for me.
That's a no for me, dog.
She's beautiful.
Here.
And who says I'm trying to hook you up with people?
Listen to your podcast. You'll hear the people you try to hook me
Listen
up
to
with.
I think Phil is more trying to squash relationships for you.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it
He's
so
helping.
there's. Yeah.
He's helping.
Okay, so it's a
Zero turn with a
I want to
blade.
know who the fuck I'm trying to
Okay.
hook you up with.
Jeff Wade.
Wait,
It's on air. You said you want me to hook you up with Jeff? You want me to hook you up with Wade?
I'm just saying, whatever your heart desires.
Seen that?
My heart doesn't desire anything.
17.
She's only 17.
You need to play some good music. And then we'll.
We should also DJ during the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
We should create a good podcast first.
Oh, Jesus
That's
Christ,
a lofty
Phil.
goal. I'm not into lofty
No,
goals.
I'm not. That sounds too ambitious for us.
Yeah.
If
Oh, good
people
Lord.
didn't listen to it,
If we wanted a
wouldn't be
good podcast, we'd have pre-show meetings and planning.
And we turn into Joe Rogan.
yes.
Hey, Joe Rogan's pretty cool, though.
He can be a dick.
Well, I know.
We're no Howard Stern.
Howard Stern was the best.
I was hanging out in like negative 200 degree temperatures, and now my body's all great.
Howard Stern's a fucking
Maybe
best.
we need to get
He
high
is.
before we do it.
Well,
You guys can get high. I'll just get drunk.
I think we do a pretty good job of drinking. I would hate to have
Laura
the alcohol
clearly does.
industry take that kind of a hit.
You see, what had happened was.
And then Athena has to get my ass home. Nobody even listens to Athena. They're all over Athena at this point.
See, the thing is, in Michigan,
We've beat Athena to death on this show.
in Michigan, weed is legal.
I love my
Yes.
Athena.
So you're
I'm
talking
flipping
to all
Phil
the
off.
Canadians.
Yay.
We got Canadian
She's
listeners.
going all right over there, eh?
Doesn't it suck
Hey?
that you can't smoke it, eh?
We're going to get
But we
riled up
can?
and ripped up and toked up and fucking talk about shit.
Hey, and he keeps lifting his butt cheeks, so I keep thinking he's farting.
Me,
Like,
I'm adjusting.
He's
His balls.
adjusting. He's like, it's getting a little
I'm
sweaty down
antsy.
here.
I'm antsy. I'm antsy.
No, I would have never figured that.
So today is a bad day for me, my ADHD. I'm not going to lie.
You said that last podcast, by the way.
Something lately has really
yet-
been making me anxious.
Yeah, here on Thursday, it is still.
Because I took over your show.
God, you're such an ornery woman. I like it.
Oh, you have no idea. Phil?
Isn't ornery woman redundant?
So here's what's going to happen
That's a
now.
word I don't know, Adam.
You see, what had happened was, from this moment forward, once I'm done with this statement, it is your show, and I will give you as much as guests normally add for me.
Well, just like you, she's on her phone.
Yeah, I'm pulling a Phil.
And I wasn't kidding about redundant. I have no idea. What
Now it's our show, Craig.
What?
It's our show. She's on her phone. Phil's over there.
Oh.
He's got
Welcome to the CAN podcast.
I had
CAN.
Yeah.
no.
the can. This one's going to the can.
It's going to the can. But we're the pal. We're the pal.
Good.
Here comes some girls for you, Phil. Oh, they walk right
Oh,
by. They knew
yep.
you were in here.
That's a Mike Party
they were
problem
young.
there.
And
Wow.
and probably lesbian.
And you just made that reference. I just heard it because you said it earlier, and you just said that.
Which one?
The person's name.
Oh, yeah, I slipped up.
No,
Damn.
he did.
I
Lesbian?
did.
No, I
No,
didn't.
no, you said
I said here.
you said.
No, I didn't.
I did.
Oh, you did. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought he
I don't
did.
care.
Craig's a dick, and here's why.
Yes, because I don't give a fuck.
He will call it a
I
pedophile in a
don't-
minute.
I don't see a problem with that.
Check your phone.
No, I don't either.
Yeah. I mean, if you're a pedophile, you're a pedophile.
Check your phone. Do what you do.
As Adam would say, a kid diddler.
My diddler.
Oh,
I'm not a diddler.
That's terrible.
Don't
kid
diddle
diddler.
kids.
That's disgusting.
What'd you say, a kiddler?
A kiddler. Yeah.
I don't diddle kids. Never date anybody younger than my daughter.
Oh, God, my head's going to pop.
I like liquor and whores.
What's his name?
Liquor and whores.
I'm not sure. What's
dog's
his name?
name?
I'm not sure. Oh, Otis.
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 As in
is
Otis
my
Redding.
doggy. No, I didn't name him, but he came pre-named.
Is he a labby? Or a
He's a
kitty?
He is Pip. Oh, no. Boxer, Bull Mastiff, and Lab.
Ooh, he's a big boy.
He's 88 pounds,
I'd like to meet him.
and he is mad at me right now because I was gone and now I'm leaving again.
He probably not even gonna hump her leg tonight.
You got any critters?
I like liquor and whores.
You got dogs and
Liquor
cats?
and
We have 2
whores.
dogs. We have a few cats. We have 3 raccoons.
Seriously?
Rankins. The damn
Three
Rankins are here again.
Friendly raccoons?
Friendly raccoons.
It's
well-
Rascoons.
Rascoons.
You said
Rocky.
rascoons.
Rocky Rascoon.
The one raccoon actually came into the house and had her babies in our master bath shower.
Awesome.
Because she was watching them make babies.
You know, they say skunk. Skunk are better than cats.
No, I'm good.
If you take their stink sack out, they're better than cats. They're cleaner than cats.
Well, that may be. I guess I don't know, but
My uncle raises skunks, and yes, they're phenomenal.
Yes, they're better than a ferret.
I'm not a ferret person either.
And squirrels, I love squirrels.
Never had a squirrel as a pet either.
That's
Although
the
my
mama?
sister almost ran
Yeah.
over a couple
That's
black
awesome,
ones.
dude. If you keep them away from their natural habitat, like
It's gotta be difficult for them because
I
their
watched-
animal instincts kick in.
I watched.
Well, I mean, ours are free to go out. That we don't.
Well,
they're
that's what
not.
you said, yeah.
We have a doggy door. They only come in when they want to. We never
Yeah.
trap them in anything.
But now you know
But-
how she got pregnant.
Because my son's petting her.
No, because
Oh.
you let her come and go as she pleases.
Well, yeah. I mean, we didn't rehabilitate them.
She
to
wouldn't have
trap
had
them.
her. She wouldn't have had her babies in that house if she didn't trust them.
Oh, very true. But
Just like any animal. That is awesome.
I love that we're delving into the psychosis of a raccoon.
There's
Sorry-
nothing wrong
sorry,
with
Eddie.
talking about animals.
the psychosis. He's using big words now.
But I watched a documentary the
I
other
love
night.
you, Phil.
Hide and go fuck myself in the corner right now.
I love
This
you,
guy,
Phil.
this guy over by Washington is an animal trainer for movies.
For movies, yes.
And he got this polar bear when she was 33 weeks old.
I'd love a polar bear.
And he raised her. And
She's
they're
got a
like-
pet polar bear.
yes. And she purrs. They purr like a cat.
Do
And
they?
it's more of a go.
Huh.
It's sweet.
I did not know that about polar bears.
I want.
Here's some
So
more
we're
good
watching
podcasts.
videos on Adam's phone. Oh my god.
Jeez.
No, that's awesome. I love animals. I don't have any kids. I have fur babies. I envy people that have kids. I'm
Not
happy
a
for
Jim
you.
Carrey fan,
I've never
just so
met
you
your
know.
kids.
I love my kids. They're my whole world.
If they're anything like you, I'm going to love your kids.
No, they're probably way too much like me.
Your son is, you said.
Yeah.
Tyler's my mini-me.
Yeah?
He is. He's
Did
my
he like
mini-me.
did he like being on the show for a few minutes last week?
Yeah, he did. And he had to go because he had an interview the next day. But yeah, he
Who was he interviewing?
same department.
No.
Same
Oh no,
department.
he was
just-
being interviewed.
He was
not
being yeah.
See, because when you say that to me, my mind already flips to who am I interviewing?
What would you do if you had to interview me, Phil? Let's bring that segment in.
That's the wrong question to ask him when he a few beers in.
Can I start you off?
Yeah.
Yes.
So what was number 15 like?
Yeah. Right before number 16. How did you know? How did you know that it was going to be 16?
And I mean, were you really counting?
And how do you keep
I
counting? at that
wasn't. He
point?
was.
Oh well. How did he know?
did-
though? Wait a minute. Now,
That's fake news.
Whoa. You are fake news.
Fake news.
This has not been verified by the Guinness Book of World Records.
I did keep count, but I didn't want him to know I kept count.
So his number jived with your number then?
It
It
clearly
was
did.
dead on.
It was.
So you clearly
There
have
was
a
a lot of
tell. You
jiving.
clearly have a tell because there's been women that I've actually provided the
Service too?
to Orgasm, and I didn't realize it until afterwards.
Do you make like a clicking
They're like,
noise?
I got off 3 times, and I'm like, huh. I didn't notice. I just thought that.
How do you not know?
I just thought that eye rolls were part of your normal sexual routine.
Okay, there's so much more than an eye roll.
Do you make like
There's
a clicking
the clenching.
noise?
No,
Well,
there's the clenching.
Because it's funny because the eye roll made it look like she was really bored.
Maybe she was.
Can't this just be done? I can't believe I'm here right now. My God, this ape should just finish.
Okay, so like seriously.
This bastard needs somebody to manscape him.
That's right.
Well, that
There's a lot of friction down there right now.
It doesn't
We should
have to
get a
be
cornhole
completely
board.
manscaped, but just keep it under control. But no, I was counting, but I didn't realize he was
This
too.
is fascinating.
So at the end, when it was all said and done, he was like 16, and I was like, holy shit. And I honestly didn't know what to say, because I was like, I don't want to admit to that.
So the next interview question is, during this romp for the 16 orgasms, how long did this take?
About 6 hours.
6 hours? Who's got that kind of time?
Anybody
was-
can do that many in 6 hours.
Yes.
No,
No,
but
that's different.
with that-
If you amortize those out over 6 hours, that's fucking bullshit.
Try
No.
getting a woman one in 8 minutes. That's
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
No, because there was a lot more going on.
Like what? Were you at a circus or something?
No, it was just different things.
Now you must elaborate. What are said different things? Were you in the middle of a like
Do you
a rock
remember that?
festival or something? Was this at Lilith Fair?
I don't think it would have been a dude at Lilith Fair.
Was this at Burning Man?
No, so listen.
Coachella?
There was just more going on in the. Oh God, I don't want this. Oh,
Was there more than just him?
So what else is going
oh,
on?
God, no.
Oh, well,
God, no.
So, but for 6 hours, you decide to have tantric sex for 6 hours. Why? Why? What is the thought process behind that? Does this guy have a job, an actual job?
When you're in the mood, you're going to go full bore. Yes?
My longest sexual
Oh, that's
encounter.
what it was.
My longest sexual encounter has to be. Yeah, I see what you're doing.
short.
So, anyway. So not only was there 16 orgasms, but he was hung like a horse.
A little
that.
bit.
So that's what got it off for you mainly? Was it
No,
the size?
no, it wasn't. It was the technique. It was
But
the,
when-
and there was so much going on in between. Like
I
there
don't
was just-
understand this. You need to elaborate on this.
I can't elaborate. It was just what?
He's asking if the guy was married.
Oh God, no,
Okay.
no. There was
I thought
just,
he was going to jerk off his finger.
So when I
That's
say
what it was.
when I say 6 hours, it was like from the point of getting there.
So this is
To
not
the-
in one
to the-
sexual setting then. There were breaks.
But no, right.
Okay,
But
okay,
in
okay.
between
This is
but-
making
so that
people
goes
feel a
back
little
to-
bit better.
So when it goes back to when you said, was this in one setting? It's like, yeah, it wasn't in one setting. Because to me, one setting is one, like, it
One
never,
calendar day.
So
Like,
I have
do
a
I-
theory. Did you watch One Day at a Time in between?
No.
Because that's Schneider.
There's no TV watching
There's a lot
at all.
going on, yeah.
No,
Schneider
there's
is a sexy
no
dude.
TV
Yeah.
watching at all. It was just connecting, talking,
How did
realizing what the other person liked and whatnot, and then just going with that, and then coming back to this, and then just doing different things. It's just...
Now, I'm starting to question a lot of stuff here, because how did you do anything for 6 hours without TV?
I do a lot of things for 6 hours with that. I'm not a big TV watcher.
I'm not either, but 6 hours just seems like a long time.
Well, okay, when I say 6 hours, I may be a little off on that, but it was an extended period of time that we spent because we had the time, and we explored a lot of things.
Spelunking.
Yes.
I can't believe what's going on in the fucking air. Good God.
That's all right. This part will probably
I
get
have to
edited
just
out.
keep looking up
wait,
his...
no.
So the guy had a big dick. He was there for 6 hours, and he gave you 16 orgasms. These are the facts as we know them.
Now he's got brain damage from lack of blood.
Apparently, because that big old hog probably took it all away from his brain
Yep.
for that long.
So, no, like...
It was probably
Like I
fake.
said, I think... No. No, it's not.
It was partially inflatable.
No. Oh, God.
Did he have like Nike pump shoes?
So the
No,
next
but-
question is, how many orgasms did he have?
7.
Oh, good Lord. That just sounds like I'd probably die of dehydration
yeah,
at that
that's
point.
exhausting. Did
Yeah.
you,
That's what I'm saying. There was it was all one thing, but there were breaks. Like,
were there
you need
like
to
people
get, like,
standing there handing him cups of
No.
water?
Yeah,
we-
like he's running a marathon.
So we
I mean,
took breaks.
Were there
okay?
were there
took breaks.
electrolytes and like hot dog breaks?
No,
And,
we took breaks to get drinks and whatever, and discuss and talk and
Drink Pedialyte.
yeah. Hey,
you
that's
know.
mine. That's the Eddie Fury line.
that's not. No, it's hard to. It is.
Oh, it's hard. It's really hard.
Yeah, it had to be.
Yeah, absolutely. It did. That's why I count it as one session because it didn't ever.
Well, I'm not
Go away.
I'm not gonna lie here. I'm gonna question your math because you made a lot of people think 16 times in one. Like when people
was- I'm
when people
telling you,
think
it was-
about one sexual encounter, they think one.
They think like you that you go 20 seconds and you're okay.
No, not 20 seconds, but
Well-
I can go for hours.
good Lord,
Yes.
TMI.
I'm old.
But mine's not TMI.
No, because yours is interesting.
But the math is not
'Cause you're a
wrong.
female.
I'm dead serious.
I know.
It was like it's. I just can't. I can't anymore because you guys are just gonna.
So, if you had to create a roadmap, this is what I would like you to do. Create a roadmap for how this
My
day
nephew.
went.
We've known each other for a while.
Did you know he had a big old hog?
I did not.
Okay,
Does
so-
size really matter?
it did in this case apparently,
No, it just.
and his technique.
You got to know how to use it.
Technique. It was just.
But I mean, when you're the tallest tree in the forest, you don't have to fight for sunlight.
But yeah. So oh god.
Damn, man.
Edit this fucking shit out.
That was a
'cause
great reference to wood.
Wood is always good. So, anywho, it was just, there was a lot, like I said, there was just a lot of, we'd known each other for a while, and we just decided, let's try this. I had no idea what I was in for. Clearly, he didn't have any idea what he was in for.
And neither of your lives have been the same since.
I haven't been anybody else like that. And as far as I know, he hasn't either.
He's probably going around telling people, like, yeah, there's this lady. She's telling people she had 16 in one setting. It was really 7.
No,
Yeah,
it was
really 7.
him that is, and he still clearly points it in my face. That
Whoa,
well, that points at
And that's
my
when you
face,
got your
but-
second and third concussion.
Now, he's the one who's so proud of it.
That was a great
So-
bukkake reference.
See, I'm starting
Did
to
you
warm
just
up
say
now.
bukkake?
Yes.
Oh, son of a bitch.
See, I'm actually feeling
So-
the flow and enjoying the podcast now.
No, it's
The
you.
the podcast.
The podcast.
Yeah, it's a pud, all right. So anybody who's listening, I apologize because these guys just aren't taking me seriously. But anybody who's
Oh,
had,
yeah, we've taken
No.
this to the wrong place here.
you have to just, it's like a mesh and flow, and you, I don't know, and it just, so, it was,
I like the fact
she's
that
turning red
I
again.
like the fact that even now,
turning red
sitting
'cause-
here with us, you can still get yourself amped up about this experience just by
It
talking
was-
about it. And I'm
was
just letting you go
Fucking
because
phenomenal.
yeah.
Congratulations.
Well, why don't you do it again then?
I didn't say we didn't.
Did he get 16 again?
No.
What did he get the second time?
12.
Did he get 7?
I don't know how many he got, to be honest with you. I
How
didn't
you doing?
ask.
So, roughly how this guy age ballpark range? 30s, 20s, 40s?
30s.
16 and 12
Still
is the only important numbers.
ejaculating 7 times.
You did a younger guy.
But that doesn't matter. That nobody cares
No,
about
that's
that. I wanted to know his setup here. So 12, and then what was the next time? Was 16 the very first sexual encounter you had with him? Was 16?
No.
Oh, okay,
that wasn't
okay.
the first. No.
Okay,
No.
go on. Tell me more.
So the first one was 7.
Okay,
And then,
go on.
well, you've got that look in your eyes. So then 10. And then
Ben 10. What?
7. And then 10. And then 16.
I'm just enamored that you keep better stats than I do at football games for this
Yeah, I
shit.
was
Well, who
thinking.
wouldn't?
Was
Who
this
wouldn't?
alcohol induced?
So
No.
Really?
No.
So it was-
He's not a drinker.
Full on tantric sex.
It
Do-
was
do you-
just he knows what the fuck he's doing.
Do you have like a baseball scorebook you have at home? Like home
yeah,
run,
do
home
you
run?
have that from your whole life,
No,
or
'cause no, like I haven't been.
just
with many people,
I'm
so
enamored
it's
with
not-
this. Like when I was
yeah.
younger, yes, I kept track of how many times I had sex with my girlfriend in high school,
Can I point something out?
and it wasn't a big number.
It's not
Go
going to be
ahead.
anything unusual, is it?
She just said people.
People,
She hasn't been with that many
people, partners,
Well,
people. Yes.
People, what? Okay. Let me
How many-
rephrase
You
that.
should have said guys.
How
Yeah,
many
man.
elephants have you been
Now
with?
you've let us.
None.
Now you've let our imagination run wild.
I'm going to just let your imagination run wild. You can go
Excellent.
back to the other
Thank you.
podcast where I talked about the girl, but that's beside the point.
Thank you. That's what we
So
all
what
needed.
eventually broke you up? Why did you end a relationship with this guy?
We never had a relationship. We never dated.
You were just
it was
banging.
just it was
Tantric
just
sex?
Just banging.
It was just a
Well, God bless you. You're doing the
Yeah.
Lord's work right
It was
there.
just like 40 some.
Yeah, we had sex
Nothing.
42 times, and I had
no. It
133
wasn't that many.
orgasms.
We've only been together 5 times.
Oh, but it still was 72 orgasms.
So it's just a
Why
booty
don't-
call.
No, no. Booty calls after 1 a.m.
No, anytime.
Okay, maybe we're both booty calls to each other because once we had it the first time, we just realized, hey, why not? But no.
If
There
it's
you
gonna
go.
work, let's do it. Let's swing
Yep.
it.
But
I
we're
want-
just really good friends.
I
Like
wanna-
now we're just really good friends. Like
I want to remind people that these big dick orgasm inducers are running around in the wild out there.
yes, they are.
Not necessarily in here.
No,
but
Nope, definitely
Yeah,
not
no.
here.
But it's not the side. It was the whole. He just knew exactly what to do. That was the interesting
Bums
part.
me out. Like,
and I think that's
what like that one girl I dated. Like we had good chemistry. The sex was fantastic. She said her words, not mine. I enjoyed it, of course, because she's a female that let me have sex with her. But she always talked about how big her ex-boyfriend's dick was, and I was always like, kind of a
Size
mood killer.
doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
I don't do that.
She's
I would
like,
never do that.
she's like, he was so big, and I'm like,
that would be like.
it was
some-
almost annoying.
yeah, it was, yeah. And this was back 2003, the girl I was dating. She was a smoke show. No idea why she was interested in me. Still have no idea why. But, it's all good. Empty can
See, I
rattled
would
the
never
most.
do
Like,
that.
I could
would
not
never
have
do that to
conversations
somebody.
with
That's
her, which
wrong. You don't do that. You don't
Right.
sit there and say like you just
Talk about
don't.
how big a dick your ex-boyfriend had?
There would be like a guy saying, "Oh well, her yoo-hoo was."
yeah, I mean,
Because that's a term that
it was-
all the
it was
guys
a-
use.
Hoo-ha
Wait,
was
we
looser
learned that
than
the
a
yoo-hoo and
goose.
the wahoo. Remember that?
it was the cave of the winds, and it echoed whenever I talked to it.
Hello, hello, hello.
I thought it was answering back. It was just an echo.
I felt like a hot dog vendor in Times Square.
That's right. I was like a pencil in the Grand Canyon. Twists and turns, you'll never touch sides.
fucking good lord.
You want? I was like, you want chili on that? Maybe some cheese.
Onions. Little onion.
I got some
I just
Coney
snorted.
sauce.
You didn't catch it.
I thought I was parking a Cadillac in a doghouse. Turns out it was a moped in a 2-car garage.
You sound like what's that
Mitch
guy's
Hedberg.
name?
Yes.
Hedberg. That's
That
what
was
he's
his
going for.
cadence.
Good
Yes.
Lord.
He was gone way before
Thank you, Mitch.
his
Love
time.
you. Thank you for that cadence. I love it. I actually spent a year and a half talking just in nothing but Mitch Hedberg cadence.
Nice.
Yeah.
Stayed in character the whole
Oh,
time.
the whole time. It was beautiful work. It was method acting at its best.
That
Who
guy
Even though I
would
had
do
nothing
the
to act
ass.
for. Only I would.
Now you guys got me thinking about
They
that.
let me order the club sandwich.
Thinking
I don't
about-
know how. I'm not even a member.
Club sandwich. I'm not
I
a
spoke
member.
in Stephen Wright for
I
that
don't
same
even
year and a
know.
half.
God, I
You
love
did.
him.
And man, we were the yin and the yang of
Yeah.
fucking the world up, dude.
Together, we were slow and awesome.
There's kids in here. Be quiet.
It's
Oh,
okay.
That's fine.
No, it's
They
not.
cannot hear
They're
us.
with my nephew. It's okay.
They cannot hear us. We are
Who is that?
invisible.
Arthur.
They're being really bad
One
over
time-
here. Your kids shouldn't hear this
They're not
stuff.
his kids.
When
you
I
just
was
said they were.
in band camp.
They're the bartender's kids.
Oh. Either way.
Can you guys hear us up there?
This
Okay.
is Laura.
That she was just concerned because there's children
Pleasure
at
to
the
meet
bar.
you.
This is
And,
Adam. He's
we-
been a friend for years.
We tend.
and this
our-
is your
You
relation.
guys can't hear us, right?
He already knows that. We've met before.
Yeah.
Our
fuck's sake.
our subject matter sometimes
You
is
can't talk like that in front of kids, and I refuse to.
one of the worst stand-up comedian routines I ever did was because of kids, and that's why
You
I got
can't
kicked
hear
out.
us. That's good. Okay, that's good.
Because I felt like the children
he's
should,
coming over.
the children should not be at an open mic
See ya.
at 9:45 at night at a bar.
No, probably not.
I mean, most dudes were
9:45?
just no. You're
Why, you got
not
a curfew?
eating your feedback. So, because
I
most
have a
guys
plane
just
to catch in the morning.
Sorry, Phil.
I know he gets so
Continue
irritated
on,
when we
sir.
steal his show.
I lost my train of thought.
Derailed.
Just like Super 8.
I just had to do that to get you back on track.
Derailed.
You are fake news. You are not. Love you. Can I go to Florida with you tomorrow? Take me, please. I don't want to be here.
She's flaring her nostrils.
My kids used to call me Mama Dragon when I would get mad.
My life is.
I'm going to Florida with a bunch of girls.
I'm buying a fucking flamethrower and a smoking jacket.
We are going to have fucking fun.
You're not going to have flamethrower and smoking jacket fun.
Trust me.
I'm not going to have any fun. Laura's
Flamethrower and smoking jacket.
closed door.
That's what I bought with my tax return.
A flamethrower
I can't
and a
wait. I
smoking
want to see
jacket.
this shit. Tuscola Palooza, he needs to do that. Yes! That's what you need
Is that where the morphosis of J.R. Jupiter should be born?
Yes.
Yes.
J.R.
Absolutely.
Jupiter here.
That is what you need to do
And
with
I
Tuscola
gotta
Palooza.
figure out an accent though, because all those characters have an accent. I don't want to do a southern accent because that's overplayed. So J.R. Jupiter
Oh,
here.
especially here.
J.R. Jupiter here.
J.R. Jupiter.
J.R. Jupiter. Oh, the humanity.
1940s.
You see, we were running from the coppers.
It's a Hindenburg.
Yeah. Oh, the humanity. There it comes in for a landing. Oh, no.
Oh, good God.
It has exploded. Who chose
So-
to use hydrogen over helium, which is an inert gas?
That thing is burning up like when I pee.
I wish they had invented penicillin by now, because let me tell you what.
I could use it 7 or 8 times.
Because when I pee, it's almost like those people in Hindenburg burning up.
Fucking book fell off. Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm fucking done. I'm sorry, everybody.
Oh, that was awesome.
My mic totally fell off.
It's a podcast on random, and random happens.
For fuck's sake.
J.R. Jupiter reporting.
J.R. Jupiter.
We've got a lull in the action here. We're going to turn it back over to J.R. Jupiter. What's going on over there with the Hindenburg and the people peeing?
Well, people now are peeing on the Hindenburg, trying to put it out. It's still in flames.
So is their urine.
Once again, penicillin, please be invented.
You do realize, even though they can't hear us on here, they can hear our voices. Those poor children are going to be traumatized.
Fine.
J.R. Jupiter reminding you, wear your overcoat and never fly in the Hindenburg.
It only flew once. You kind of sound like
for fuck's sake. Oh, good God.
the South Park guy.
Oh, my God.
You all right? She
Yeah,
almost
I'm
came.
good.
She
J.R.
almost came.
Jupiter
I did
says
not.
take your vitamins and your Vegemite.
Vegemite. You know what? So I had to look up what a Vegemite sandwich was a long time ago. I'm like, what the fuck's a Vegemite sandwich?
It's Australian.
It is Australian.
J.R.
They pour
Jupiter
their-
reminding you hemorrhoids are
they
normally
pour their
temporary if
coffee
you clean your
grounds.
ass.
They pour their coffee grounds on their sandwiches. That's what it is.
That's not what I remember reading, but
Well, that's what I heard of.
J.R.
my
Jupiter.
God.
Use
Where's the
alliteration all the
bartender
time.
when you need her?
Yes, yes.
He took the last class.
It's a fucking. It's kind of cheap, but J.R. Jupiter. All right.
I
all
like
right.
J.R.
Sold.
Jupiter. Will you be J.R. Jupiter?
You can be J.R. Jupiter. I will be S.A. Saturn.
S.A. Saturn and J.R. Jupiter here reporting.
And who should I be?
Laura Lollipops?
That's actually not bad. You see, you're getting into character.
Laura Lollipop.
I was going to say Lunar Laura.
Oh, that's a good one. Lunar Laura. I do moon.
You got to do it right. Luna Laura. So you got to have that accent.
You got to
Luna
say
Laura, you see?
louder.
Yes, say.
Now we're going to throw it over to Luna Laura.
Luna Laura has nothing to say.
It's kind of
She's
like,
got nothing about the Hindenburg.
it's kind of like
Nothing
Trisha,
about the Hindenburg.
Trisha
Well, I
Takanawa.
thought the Hindenburg was German, and aren't German people angry? So why aren't you saying?
Well, it was a German
So you
blimp
see, President Lincoln.
that was landing
Besides
in the
that,
US.
how was the play? J.R. Jupiter here reporting.
Pre-World War
Our
II.
American cousin tonight, attended by President Lincoln. Wait a minute. Something has happened. Wait a minute. The play was broken up by some deranged person that jumped from the balcony.
Hold on,
Oh,
let's
good
go
God.
live to President Lincoln. President Lincoln?
Take your shot.
President Lincoln, are you there? Are you there? Are you there, President Lincoln? Not hearing anything.
We are having some technical difficulties.
I'm pretty sure he just ran off to get some popcorn.
I'm fucking about to pee my pants.
J.R. Jupiter reporting from our American cousin here tonight.
Even though ketchup packets have not been invented yet, it appears President Lincoln has poured it all over his head. Stand by.
And Mary looks distraught.
J.R. Jupiter, do you have a better view of what's going on here?
Well, you see, I was off at a hand job in the parking lot, so now I'm coming to you live from the parking lot.
You were though. I
J.R.
think,
Jupiter
from what you
getting a
told
hand
us.
job in the parking lot. Meanwhile, President Lincoln playing with ketchup packets.
Let's stop this now.
It's not a parking lot. It's a carriage lot.
That's right, at the carriage
motherfucker.
lot, I have hitched myself to a post and getting a hand job.
Still waiting on penicillin so that the hand job will not burn so much.
Things still burn.
For you.
Oh my God.
In just a few years, we'll be coming to Hindenburg crashing.
Oh, the humanity.
Do I have to have
The
Tyler
humanity.
come pick me up again tonight?
So I guess J.R. Jupiter is going to have this kind of accent.
Give me a ride.
He's going to carry a flamethrower and
No,
wear a
I'm
smoking jacket.
my
Yes.
Athena, My
J.R.
black.
Jupiter here.
my black bitch, as they call her.
S.A.
She'll get
Saturn.
me home.
S.A. Saturn and J.R. Jupiter reporting live from the Silver Tavern.
And they're the only ones reporting because there is no fucking lunar here.
Luna Laura.
I'm
There's
sorry.
no lunar
I
law.
apologize to everybody out there for that.
No, that was
I
fucking fabulous.
think they owe us.
That was fucking fabulous.
I
That is what's going to put you on the map. That right there.
I
That was
demand an
fucking
apology.
awesome.
J.R. Jupiter demands an apology. I will not change the way I am for any American or any other foreigner.
Apologize.
J.R. Jupiter is the truth.
Holy fuck. Oh my God. I can't. I just
Thank you.
can't anymore. How far are we into this fucking quick trip? Goddamn 2
And
hours?
scene.
And scene. Thank you for my motivation there. I really appreciate
You're
that.
welcome. You're welcome.
So, I think a star is born tonight in J.R. Jupiter. He wears a smoking jacket, covers tragedies, and carries a flamethrower.
Carries the
What
flamethrower to
is-
keep
can
him
we-
straight.
Can we
That's
go
right.
back to this? What exactly is the flamethrower?
It's an actual legit flamethrower I bought.
What does it throw flames with?
Gasoline, 25 to 30 feet.
Holy shit.
Nice.
And it
Can I
wasn't,
use
I
that?
could
It was
use that
not
at
cheap.
City Hall.
Yeah.
Can I borrow
And
it?
it was not likely legal.
Only illegal in California and Maryland.
Only illegal where your Zeppelins are flown.
I repeat, do not point it at a Zeppelin, especially one that is not filled with an inert gas.
Be sure that your Zeppelins are not coated with magnesium before you ignite your flamethrower.
Oh, good God.
Always use your flamethrower responsibly.
Actually, it's
fuck
his
is wrong
driveway
with
cleaner
me?
in the winter.
I'm sorry, but this J.R. Jupiter thing comes way too natural for me. This is fucked
Something
up.
tells me that we may have a flamethrower if we just put an open flame near our urine.
Maybe Phil's urine.
J.R. Jupiter says STD free since 1993.
You would have been what, a junior in high school?
Check that, 2003. Check that, 2013.
Fuck yeah, God, I'm going to lose it.
This segment brought to you by penicillin. Penicillin keeping people from flaming penis for many, many years.
Peter Sullen.
Endorsed by Al Capone.
That's why you ask women, do you have an infection? I might. Would you like some Peter Sullen?
Oh,
You see, what had
God.
happened
Who
was...
would answer I might, first of all? Oh, good God.
Well, if you saw the woman that Craig hangs out with.
Oh,
Yeah.
good Lord.
I'm such a man.
I'm going to have to randomly go into J.R. Jupiter character now.
You're
aren't
going to
I?
have to. We love it.
Yeah.
So
love
we should have a segment called J.R. Jupiter reporting.
It
Oh, that'd be
does
good.
sound like the guy
it.
from
Yes.
the Hindenburg.
That's what I patterned it
Yes.
after 100%.
I don't know where my bartender
That's
is, but
money.
she's not paying attention.
J.R. Jupiter here.
And kids, tell your mom to give me a beer.
You know, a star is born this evening.
Can
I
you ask
thought,
your girlfriend to give me a beer?
Who would have
Thank you.
known? Who would have
Who'da
known
known?
that J.R. Jupiter would be brought to life?
I actually just came up with that
Hey,
on
what's
the
the
spot.
R stand for?
Have you,
Richard.
Dick? So, have you ever seen the movie A Star is Born?
Negative.
Nah, that would be
It's
a no.
too sad.
Oh, it might be sad, but Bradley Cooper's fucking hot.
Is he hot when he plays Rocket?
Is that what he is on that movie?
He is.
So I didn't think he was Rocket on that.
I was
That's who
actually
he
just...
plays in Marvel Universe.
I don't normally dwell,
No.
but my
And he is
Hindenburg report
hilarious.
was fucking awesome.
That was good.
You just blow me out of the water tonight. You took your podcast back. Are you happy?
And that was improv, you see? You got it. Thank you for listening to the LA Times podcast. J.R. Jupiter says,
No.
go fuck yourself.
I really like
I
your wild
did
hair
just tell you. I just told you go fuck yourself. Off air.
Yeah.
with a wink. Hey, fuck yourself.
As Laura rips off her headset, presses it to her heaving breasts.
Yes.
Did I really?
Of
I don't
course.
think
Yeah,
I
I
did.
That's what we all saw.
You definitely
Yeah, you
booped up the
took them
headset.
off and you went like this.
You let your headset, you let your boobs listen to the podcast, and all of a sudden your nipples grew 3 inches. Even
No, they're back down now.
oh,
Wah, wah.
Where's it at? Nothing happened.
I don't know.
Just one.
I
That's all
don't
she
know.
had. Just one.
I don't know what happened. So, I don't know what happened. I blacked out for the last 20 minutes. Was there some good content? Because I wasn't here.
There was
thought
some
you were
fucking
playing out.
awesome
Whacked
content.
There was some other jackass here, I heard.
Yeah.
J.R.
What?
Jupiter? He was fucking fabulous.
J.R. Jupiter is probably the
Thank
best
you.
guest we've had on the show so far.
I would have to say so, because I fucking blow, man. I like
Yeah.
ice.
Who's your character?
S.A. Saturn.
S.A. Saturn.
Use
And then
alliteration.
Laura Luna.
Let's get out of here.
He
Let's
took
get
my
out of here.
rings. He took
Hey.
my rings. You took Saturn. You took the rings, so I can't do the.
You're a
the
loser.
I like the fact that
Stop that.
you're actually like doing a hula hoop action as you talk about Saturn's rings. That's fantastic. We should get out of here, folks. Another quick trip gone awry. We apologize.
Completely awry.
As a matter of fact, we might just have to have just full episodes now. I don't know.
So we should do an actual quick trip, a literal 35-minute quick trip.
I'm game.
35. Quick trips are usually 15 to 20.
Okay,
Do
we'll
we
do
have
15 to 20
do we have
minutes.
the space on our card to do that?
Probably.
Probably.
I don't.
If we stop,
J.R. Jupiter doesn't deal in probablys.
I can pretty much assure you, as S.A. Saturn, that there will be enough room on the card.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for listening. Please email us at pineapplenipplearsehole@gmail.com or PNA Podcast Express. I fucked it up again.
You did.
I'm too busy thinking about how great J.R. Jupiter was on this podcast. He's Adam Filkins. Thank you for carrying the show. Laura Montgomery, thank you for carrying the show. Craig, thanks for doing what you do.
And Phil,
love you, buddy. Craig Nickel, my cousin.
And I'm
Phil Nickel. And
he's Phil Nickel.
Make good choices.